It's Groundhog Day.
I mean,
Groundhog Day.
Right? I got you, babe.
I got
Love it.
please.
One of the best movies
Great movie.
ever.
Playing a different tape, boys.
Harold Ramis, I believe, wrote and directed that movie.
Right.
A genius. And at any rate, we mentioned this because apparently Punxsutawney Phil did not see his shadow.
And Punxsutawney Mike didn't see his.
Okay.
Redondo Mike.
No, it's not about you, Mike.
I know. I'm
We're
just
talking
saying.
about an animal.
I am an animal.
Can somebody explain to me, explain to me like I'm 5, how do you know an animal has not seen its shadow?
Okay. I do a lot of research. I did a lot of research on this. I've done a lot of research.
Excuse me. You don't have to say I've done a lot of research on this when everything else you say with such authority, like you don't have to set. We just assume you know what you're talking about, Mike.
By the way,
there's
not really just one
ain't gonna be
Phil.
here. Full Magic Johnson. No, but seriously, no. Go ahead. So
they basically put the thing in there and they pull it out.
what's the thing?
It's
My God.
the groundhog.
Okay.
Seriously, you guys knew what I was talking about. And seriously, it's like there's not just one. There's multiple Punxsutawney Phils.
What do you mean?
There's not. You think there's only?
There's not just one.
What do you think? It's been alive like 100 years? Multiple.
No, I know
research.
the new Phil.
There's it's like Butler Blue. There's not one bulldog. There's multiple.
So then why don't you
Butler
pull
Blues.
another Phil out and say, "Do you see your shadow?"
It's not. It's like Phil squared. Phil to the floor. I mean, it's multiple Phils.
Well, it's like Uggas.
Yes, it's like Uggs. Exactly. It's like
Uggas.
Uggs.
It's like a guy. Honestly, can you ask Sarah if the plural of Ugga is Uggas or Uggai?
Ugga 10, R.I.P. passed away this week.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They don't live very long. Bulldogs.
I know.
Short life.
So
So I'm sorry. So wait a minute. There's multiple.
Yes. So they put one in there to pull out.
Groundhog?
I saw they were having trouble finding one
Yes,
this
and
year.
they couldn't find one.
Yeah.
They have to find one to actually put in there. So it's not like the same one. I thought it was like it was kind of was.
I thought there's
was
just
upset.
one Phil.
No, there's multiple Phils.
All right.
Phil like the
Wow.
groundhog.
Wow. Okay. So
so what
so
they
how
do
do
is-
they know that the animal has seen its shadow or not?
Basically, if the sun's out,
Yeah.
when they pull it out,
Mike, I told you I can't
Dad?
laugh, man. My back hurts.
This is great. I'm
I
going to put this out there
I'm in pain
for
right now.
everybody wondering how it works.
sat
Mike's
in a
going to tell you.
wormhole.
Okay.
Sorry,
One
Mike.
day I sat in a wormhole and started to I'm like, how did they?
So
How's it happen,
explain
Mike?
to me.
Say it again.
See, so if the sun's not out, you can't do
Yeah.
it?
So no, if the sun's not out, then he doesn't see his shadow.
So if it's...
Why'd you get so dramatic?
Wait, my God. Because I think... So if it's raining out or whatever, then you know he's not going to see his shadow.
Exactly.
Then why go through the whole endeavor?
Because the people, they enjoy. You guys saw the movie. It's like a big thing in Punxsutawney.
So you know if it's cloudy out?
Yes, you're done. It's just we're going to say it's like
Mike,
that's
even
it.
when it's cloudy out, there's enough of sunlight to cast a shadow somewhere.
No, it's got to be if that's partly cloudy. Then I'm the weather guy, Rich. Come on, I know that.
So if the sun is out, he will definitely see its shadow.
100%, and then it's like we're now put them back in. We got like more.
And
winter.
here I thought, first of all, talk about myths being blown, myth busting right now. I thought there was one Phil, like there's an Ugga, right, in Georgia. There's just one Phil, and Phil lives a great life, 364 days a year. He just lives just like the rest of us want to be left alone.
Right.
On our own time, of our
you
own
thought he lived in
devices.
that
Don't
tree?
bother me. Don't bother me at all. Just I want to be left alone.
for one day a year.
And then one day a year, some guy in a top hat, dressed like the Monopoly guy, just drags his ass out of his home and says, "Do you see your shadow or not?" And then there's some sort of communication between animal and human that lets us know if the spring is 6 weeks longer or
what
not.
Communication. The thing doesn't speak. It's not like it's going to
Well,
say.
it speaks in Groundhogese. I mean, they told us in the movie.
It's true.
So
There you go.
Chris, is this the way it works? You don't know.
Me and Chris.
Somebody's
spoke
got to
about this
know.
the
Like,
other
I've seen
day.
the movie.
Somebody
I think that the people are going to be just lighting up
Go
the
ahead,
phone
do
lines
it.
from at 844
Yeah, 'cause people are
204
gonna
Rich
go on Google
from
and they're gonna be like,
Pennsylvania.
"Oh, Tufos wrong."
I've seen the movie
No,
8,000 times.
I'm telling you.
And, you know, I only just go on what? Like, because that's Bill Murray's brother who plays the mayor.
Oh yeah,
of
Brian
Princeton.
Doyle Murray.
So,
where,
look,
by the way, he once famously told some caddies to pick up the blood.
Yeah, pick up that blood.
Right.
I have no idea how it works. But
we do
I
know
mean,
that
obviously
there's-
the superstition is sees the shadow, 6 weeks of winter.
If I'm not mistaken, Brian Doyle Murray was also on the business end of being told to keep it fair.
Yes.
Right?
Fair. He
As
was.
he was getting his palm greased.
Keep it fair. Keep it fair. Keep it fair.
He was also the boss in Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Wayne's World. He's the boss.
Oh, sure.
So, yeah.
Okay.
He's always a boss.
So there you have it. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.